What did your child do that you weren't allowed to be proud of? My son Caspian got suspended from his prestigious private school for sabotaging their annual science fair. I got the call during a critical board meeting. Mrs. Nightingale, this is Headmaster Thornfield. There's been an incident. Your son has deliberately compromised the integrity of our most important academic event. I found Caspian sitting in the administrative office, his navy blazer wrinkled, his expression unusually serious for a 12-year-old. The headmaster's secretary kept glancing at him like he'd committed some terrible crime. Caspian, what happened? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. We'd sacrificed so much to send him to Riverside Academy. My husband worked overtime. I'd taken a second job teaching piano. The tuition was astronomical. I didn't do anything wrong, Mom. I fixed something that was wrong. Headmaster Thornfield emerged from his office clutching a tablet. Perhaps you'd like to explain why you tampered with the judging process of our science fair, an event that college recruiters specifically look for on transcripts. He pulled up a spreadsheet showing all the project scores. Red marks and corrections covered the document. Your son accessed the judges' scoring system during lunch break and completely reorganized the rankings. Projects that were clearly superior are now ranked below less sophisticated entries. Other parents began arriving, the usual crowd. Dr. Whitfield, whose daughter always won first place. The Ashwoods, whose twins had earned early admission interviews at Yale. Parents who measured success in trophies and acceptance letters. Caspian, please explain what you did, I said quietly. He straightened his tie, a gesture that always reminded me of his father. The judges were only looking at the fancy displays and expensive equipment. They weren't actually reading the research. That's not true, Dr. Whitfield interrupted. My Cordelia spent thousands on professional grade sensors for her climate study. Exactly, Caspian said. But did anyone read Isolde Blackwood's project? She did a 6-month study on local water quality using equipment she built herself from recycled materials. Her data analysis was amazing, but the judges spent like 30 seconds at her table because it didn't look glossy enough. The room got very quiet. And what about Kieran's project on plant growth? He worked 2 jobs to buy basic supplies and still managed to run a statistically significant experiment. But he got marked down because he couldn't afford the premium poster printing service everyone else used. Caspian's voice grew stronger. So yeah, I went into the system, and I made them actually look at the science instead of the packaging. I highlighted all the innovative methods and original thinking that were getting ignored because they didn't come with fancy presentation boxes. Headmaster Thornfield cleared his throat. While your intentions may have been admirable, we cannot condone. Did you know Isolde wants to be an environmental engineer? Caspian continued. She's already taking community college classes in chemistry. And Kieran? He's teaching himself advanced statistics on YouTube because he can't afford a tutor. But sure, let's give first place to another cookie-cutter project with store-bought sensors and professionally printed charts. The other parents shifted uncomfortably. Dr. Whitfield's face had turned an interesting shade of red. I reviewed the scoring changes your son made, said a quiet voice from the doorway. It was Dr. Wainwright, head of the science department. His assessments of the technical merit and methodology are actually quite sound. In fact, when we evaluate the projects purely on scientific rigor, she paused, adjusting her glasses. Isolde's water quality study represents genuinely novel research, and Kieran's innovative use of recycled materials demonstrates exceptional problem-solving skills. The Science Fair Awards ceremony was that evening. Isolde Blackwood took first place. When she walked up to accept her medal, tears streaming down her face, she was already clutching an early admission letter to the engineering program at MIT with a full scholarship.